3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back. And first, you want to do on this video, as always, is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also hit that bell so you do get a notification every time we do drop a new video. But if you are regular around here, then you know it is 11 AM UK time every single day without fail. And last but not least, my Twitch channel is down in the description below, www.twitch.tv/Connor Woolf. I stream all my weekend league games over there, my rewards. I stream 6-7 days a week, so all of that good stuff is there. Now, today, what I've got for you today is how to attack in the 4-2-3-1 and also the best custom tactics to use in the 4-2-3-1. I think it's something that a lot of people struggle with because 4-2-3-1 is, without a shadow of a doubt, the most balanced and the most popular formation on FIFA 20. I'd even argue for the last 2-3 years now, 4-2-3-1, you see 95% of pro players use it. You see near enough 100% of players I play in the weekend league use the 4-2-3-1. It is hands down the most balanced and the most used formation. But I know from speaking to a lot of people in my Twitch, speaking to a lot of people on my YouTube comments, I know a lot of you guys struggle in terms of like learning how to attack in the 4-2-3-1. So I'm going to show you the best custom tactics to use in terms of attacking play, and also the kind of passing lanes that you want to look for on the pitch when you're using the formation. A lot of the typically really effective passing scenarios, the really effective turns that you want to be making in the box, and all of that good stuff. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. I am showing you now, hello, back to normal size. Hello, hello, hello. I am showing you, this is my Road to Glory team, by the way. We're not on the pay-to-win account. I'm going to show you just straight away, like, the most balanced custom tactics to use in the 4-2-3-1. The custom tactics that I use when I use the 4-2-3-1, and also the player instructions that you want to look for in them. Okay, so 4-2-3-1. Because you have the 2 CDMs, it's a lot more solid than another formation that I use, which is the 4-4-2. So because of this, I then play on 5 width and 5 depth. I used to play on pressure on heavy touch, and pressure on heavy touch is actually a really good custom tactics, like defensive style to use. But my defending isn't my strongest point, so I just always leave it on balance. I find pressure on heavy touch and press after possession loss, when you come up against a good player, they can really pick your passes off well. So I always just leave it on balanced. On the offensive style, I normally play balanced. I do sometimes go to long ball, depending on the scenario. Going to long ball when you're trying to chase the game is something that I'd really highly recommend. It's probably, in my opinion, the long ball is the most effective style if you're a good counter-attacking player and you want to get as many people in the box as quickly as you can. It's something that I'd definitely recommend. But for me, I normally dominate possession a lot when I play the 4-2-3-1 against my opponents, so leaving it on balance just works well for me. I go on 5 width, and I used to play on 6 players in the box, but I've been experimenting on 3 players in the box at the moment, and it actually seems to be working really well for me. So leaving it on 3 players in the box is definitely something that I would recommend for you guys. Again, if you are struggling to attack in the 4-2-3-1 though, I would recommend going back to 6, 100%. And then corners on free kicks, always lower them onto 2. It will stop you getting counter-attacked on so much, and that is an absolute promise. Bear in mind, YouTube, remember, these first set of custom tactics are the custom tactics I use in terms of like a balanced game. So they're not necessarily the best attacking custom tactics for a 4-2-3-1. What you're then going to want is get in behind and stay forward on your striker. On all 3 of your cams, you're going to want get into the box for cross and balanced like defensive support. You don't want come back on defense on all your center attacking mids. It's like the 4-2-3-1 doesn't need that. You've already got the defensive cover with the 2 CDMs, so you don't want to overdo it too much. And then on your left CDM, you're going to want cut passing lanes, balanced attack. Key point, okay? Remember what I always say, my left CDM for me is what I call the ball playing CDM, the one that likes to get forward and try and score some goals. So leave him on balanced and cover center. My right CDM is then on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, and cover center. Both of my fullbacks, of course, are on stay back while attacking and overlap. Now, how to attack in the 4-2-3-1 and the best passing lanes you are going to want to look for. Okay. Now, you see in the 4-2-3-1, you have got triangles all over the pitch. Okay. So, you've got a triangle here, look. Right centre back to right CDM. That's a little triangle, right? I think it's an isosceles. You're trying to test my maths here, YouTube, aren't you? You see here, left centre back to left CDM. Triangle. Okay. Centre attacking mid to right CDM to left CDM. Triangle. Right attacking mid, cam to striker. Triangle. Cam to left attacking mid to striker. Triangle. Right attacking mid to right CDM to right back. Triangle. Left back to left attacking mid to left CDM. What is it? a triangle. And the reason why the triangle is so good, these are the type of passes that you want to go and to try and look for. You want to look for that pass to the right back to the right attacking mid, to the right back to the right CDM, from the right CDM then into the center attacking mid, or the right CDM then into the right mid. Obviously, if you got the opportunity to then switch the play, so you know you want to go to right back all the way to left attacking mid, you do have the opportunity to do that. But the reason why the 4-2-3-1 is so balanced and so effective in the last few years... Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. Excuse me. Wait, still there? I think I got it. You know me, YouTube, everything's in one take. You're going to see that on this YouTube video. But the reason that it's the most balanced and the most used formation in the last couple of years is because of these triangles that you've got all over the pitch, okay? It's really effective in terms of trying to figure out how to look for your next pass, trying to do little quick tiki-taka passing, do little 1-2 passing. It really is an effective style that you guys really should look for. If you can master attacking in the 4-2-3-1, then you'll be a really good player. A lot of people will be fine defensively in the 4-2-3-1, but will struggle attackingly and offensively. So if you are someone like that, I would recommend playing press after possession loss and going to 6 depth. The reason for this, okay, if you're trying to struggle with the attack in the 4-2-3-1, is I know you guys may think, oh my god, he's up the defense, what's he doing in that? But what you're going to do is you're going to win the ball up the pitch a lot more. You're going to really press your opponent into having more mistakes, making more mistakes. And then what that's going to happen is you won't have as far to travel with the ball to get to your opposition's goal. So you're going to win the ball back a lot higher up the pitch, forcing your opponent into a lot more mistakes. And the closer you are to your opponent's goal, the more likely you are to score, right? So go press after possession loss and go up to 6 depth. I know a lot of people that in a 4-2-3-1 do actually play like 10 depth and stuff, which kind of blows my mind. But yeah, I know a lot of people that do it. So press after possession loss, 6 depth. But if you are someone... Actually, no, I'm not going to say if you're struggling defensively. You guys are here because you want to know how to attack in a 4-2-3-1. Not how to defend in a 4-2-3-1. This is how to attack in a 4-2-3-1, okay? You want to go to a long ball and 6 width and 6 players in the box. These are the custom tactics that I did use for quite a while in the 4-2-3-1 in terms of the offensive style. Having more players in the box, like I always say, just will help you score more goals. It really will just help you score more goals. Not really overworking. Haven't got to overthink a lot. Remember what I always say to you, look for the triangle passes, you know, the right back to the right mid to the right CDM, the left back to the left mid to the left CDM, the right CDM, the left CDM and the cam, the right attacking mid, the cam and the striker, the left attacking mid, cam and the striker. Look for them type of triangle passes, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep working between them 3 players and more space will open up. As always, leave the corners and the free kicks on 2. And in terms of the player instructions, if you are struggling to attack in the 4-2-3-1, definitely, you might be thinking, what are you doing? Put your attacking run on your striker on target, man. And what this will then do is your striker will kind of float around the edge of the box, not really look to get in behind a lot, because what you're going to find in a 4-2-3-1 is there's not that much room in behind. You've only got the one striker, so that striker coming to feet and playing like a target man, like what it says on the tin there, will actually try and help you attack in terms of you will have more options to lay off the pass. You can play that quick 1-2 from your cam to your striker like so. And then one thing that I would recommend if you are struggling to attack is put your middle cam on stay forward, okay? So that when you win the ball back, you've already got at least 2 players there to lead the counter attack straight away. Leave your lamb and your ram on balance though, just to try and counter the middle cam on stay forward, or else you might be way too open defensively. And then one thing that you should try and do is actually leaving both of your CDMs on balanced attack, because what it will then do is both of your CDMs will then get forward a little bit, and hopefully that will then give you more players in the box, just make a little more make more uncertainty in your defenders' attack. Yeah, make more uncertainty, mate. This is all one take, so you know what I'm saying. But this will leave more uncertainty in your opponent's mind, because the more players that you're filling into his box, the more uncertainty he's going to be defensively. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Bloody tongue twister that is. And I've never really been a true advocate of this, but leaving your fullbacks on balanced attack is something that I would really recommend if you're struggling to attack. It will mean that your fullbacks will get forward just that little bit more, not as much if you've got them on join the attack, but just a little bit like that further, 5-10 yards forward, so you've always got that extra pass onto your fullback. Now guys, I'm going to talk to you now just about in general of where this channel is going to go. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, but I will now be, as FIFA 20 is slowly dying down and stuff like this, there's just not enough things for me to do a daily upload anymore, okay? So, I do think going forward, I think it's going to be 4 to 5 uploads a week Obviously, my 2 champs highlights, my road to glory, my pay to win foot champs, my weekend league rewards, and then the other video will always be something else that we can do, whether it be like this where it's a custom tactics video, how to improve at FIFA video, like how to improve defensively, an elastico skill move video, stuff like that. It's just because as FIFA now, as we all know, is at that really stale part, I'm not going to put out content that, not that I don't believe in, but like that I'm not going to put out content just for the sake of putting content out, you know. It's not something I believe in. I always like to be true to myself, be true to you guys that show up every day. So that is something that I'm going to be. But that is going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Peace.